ex-banker myself in 2004. That's when I left the Commonwealth Bank, where I used to work as a banker. It started purely as a financial planning company, and we were looking at that one service at that time. But as we grow with clients, and I've also started working with other potential stakeholders, we realized we could actually add another service to our financial planning service of doing home loans for our clients. And by virtue of advising clients in those two areas, we were also asked the third question, which was, okay, you've given me finance, you've given me what to do, but you haven't actually told me where to buy property. So we ended up taking on that extra service of providing property investments. We do have an office here in Bella Vista in Sydney, and we also have a satellite office in South Africa, in Johannesburg. We have actually spent 4 years in South Africa between 2015 and 2018 setting that office up. So it's actually mimicking the services we are doing. And in December this year, I've got another stakeholder or partner who is actually joining us to set up an office in Brisbane. The aim for us is really to work with people who are in the wealth accumulation phase. So the services that are really tied to the actual advice that goes with it, and quite invariably we find a lot of these clients also have got issues with tax. As they earn more income, tax structures becomes very important. So we are introducing a tax planning service as part of this growth. But in terms of looking at it, we are basically working closely with builders or developers who are providing the final product, which is the product, property.
So your clients?
It will be mostly domestic, young people who are in the wealth accumulation phase. When I say young here, I'm using that word very broadly. I'm talking anyone who's probably maybe finished school, who's starting to work and building wealth, right through to somebody who is probably considering entering into retirement. But definitely it's quite a broad area. Or anyone who is really interested in investing in property for that matter. I was referred to the company by somebody who was actually helping set up a website for another business that I was doing with another couple. And being in Norwest, Bella Vista area, I actually was talking to this particular gentleman who was building our website, and he said, look, if you want somebody to help you with the IT related issues, maybe there's a business nearby you that you can come. And that's how I actually met up with Nit. Our main issues, but we now needed somebody who would be able to take up a call from us during working hours and deal with our problem or help us. So that was our main challenge, because sometimes we were working with somebody in South Africa, time zones were an issue, or if it was somebody who was in Australia here, they were a full-time professional working for a company and doing our work on a part-time basis. We thought as we grow that was no longer a solution. So really, it was really to simplify our system, but have somebody who is on call during working hours. Absolutely, without a doubt. Definitely, when you have an IT problem during working hours, that means, I mean, everyone these days, without a computer, we can't do any work of any kind, whether it's financial planning or even doing plans for the clients, or doing anything, or even looking for property or working with builders. So definitely, wherever we have a downtime, it's time that's wasted. So really, I would say, without a doubt, as we wait for those people to actually either wake up wherever they are or get off work, so our productivity would suffer during those times. So the most important thing that really we were able to manage at that time is really to consolidate our IT needs for those businesses and the branches that we had. Number one was really to put, because we are based here in Australia predominantly, we needed somebody who is in the same time zone with us to help manage that. So we brought those together. So issues to do with downtime on data accessibility, as well as even storage, was actually solved at that point when we actually, I believe, we we're able to put all those together, as well as maybe integrate the Microsoft 365 systems through the Australian account.
Okay. Working at the moment.
Without a doubt. First of all, if we have any issue, it's going to be addressed right away, straight away, because the team is pretty close to us. We're in the same time zone, not only time, but we are not far from each other. So that's very important for us to actually. So our issues, whatever issues might arise, IT, sometimes you can got these issues that pop up, but definitely that has helped us. And we are spending less time thinking and talking about IT issues and doing more of our business. So for us, that was definitely a good move.
Yeah, so and the support.
Absolutely. I would say support is trying to actually find a company that's there for you, that actually understand this, and who have got maybe clients in the sort of same hub or same area that you're in, who basically can actually sit down with you and look at your scale and grow with you as you grow as well. In terms of service, there's nothing that beats being able to answer the phone when you call, and that's what I see Nitin and team actually doing all the time. Whenever we want to talk, whether it's an appointment the following day or an appointment on the same day, and again is very flexible in terms of time. When you're having that, maybe it's an after-hours meeting that you need to have, whilst your team is in the same place. That to me is something that I would recommend anyone who's actually looking for an IT professional to work with.
Fantastic. More benefit out of
absolutely. As we grow, definitely reaching us is through our main website, definitely frontierwealthgroup.com.au, and basically you can reach us through there. You actually see the services we do. There is a contact us, and where you can actually reach us by our telephone number. There's an email as well as any other means of contacting us. Definitely we are there to help you and help you build wealth.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.